been speaking to the great and the good of music and entertainment. I've got a young lady now who has made a huge impact in music, and she has recorded, I think it's 3 albums at this stage. Her latest one is just out hot off the presses, and it's called Country Girl. She hails from Creeshlock, County Donegal. I'd like to say a big hello to Ailish McBride. Ailish, how are you?
Hello, Jerry. I'm very well. How are you?
Not too bad at all. Not bad at all. Tell me this.
Good.
How did you get into music?
How did I get into music? Well, it kind of probably started when I was in primary school. We did kind of a bit of a school play, and that's when I kind of figured out that I had some kind of singing voice anyway. And then I later joined the Donegal Youth Choir, so that would be more classical genre. And I joined that for a year or two, and then I decided that I just really wanted to. Country music was just it for me. So then I started to pursue, and I got around some local shows at first, and then expanded a bit further afield and stuff like that. A lot of concerts and stuff like that, just to get my name out there. And plenty of time in the recording studio also, just to try and get the name out there. That's all you can do.
Indeed so. There must be something in the air in Donegal. I don't think you come from too far from Daniel O'Donnell and Margot.
That's right. They're over Dunlow direction, but there's a lady that's from my hometown as well, Bridie Gallagher.
Indeed, one of the old time legends.
Yeah, there's a lot of music in Donegal.
There sure is. There's just so many. I've interviewed so many singers from Donegal. It really is. It's a county rich, incredibly rich with musical talent and no.
It sure is.
Definitely. You're following in great footsteps, no doubt about it. Now you've recorded, for somebody so young. I mean, you've already recorded. Am I correct in saying 3 albums?
That's right, yeah. Oh, I know. I really owe a lot to my mum and dad. They support me so much as well, with recording and stuff like that. It wouldn't be possible without them. But no, it's the only way to get yourself out there is to get recording, get songs out there, get songs playing on the radio. That's the only way, really.
Indeed.
No, the recording is very important.
Yes, particularly important, to get it out to radio, out on streaming, out in the various social media, etc.
Yeah, exactly. And without the radio DJs, it just wouldn't be the same. So,
thank you. We do our best. Ailish, you've recorded you've got the album Keeping It Country, also home to Donegal, and your latest one, Country Girl. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. It's a 12-track album. I recorded it with Brian Kerrigan at Harmony Studios in Letterkenny, and it's got a mix of Irish and American songs on it. I've kind of tried to get a bit to suit everybody, but it's all songs that I like as well. And I had another single out this week, which is a track taken direct from the album, called Tonight the Heartache's on Me, and that's a Dixie Chicks number that I decided to record. Big fan of them also. And also the duet I recorded with Kieran Rosny is also on the album as well, Golden Ring. So when it did so well, I thought I have to put it on the album.
Indeed so, yes. That did extremely well for you, no question. I've had many requests.
No, I'm so delighted with how it went, definitely. And Kieran's such a lovely man as well, lovely man to work with.
Yes, definitely. But it's amazing when you get a duet like how two particular people can really just gel so well together, and this particular one did.
Yeah, well, for Glór Tíre last year, when it was myself and Kieran's show, we had to pick a duet. But that song came into my mind fairly quickly. There wasn't really much, what should we do? But I suggested to Kieran when he asked me, and he said, yeah, we'll go for it. He liked the song as well. And then when we had sang it on the show, a couple of people that came up to us after said, God, you guys should record that. So then the two of us said, why not then? And we went to Jonathan Owen's studio in Granard, County Longford, and And that's how that went, really.
Excellent stuff. Now, another song which I must say I love, and you do an absolutely cracking version of it, is the old gem, Curtain in the Kitchen.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah, no, that's a good lively number as well. And, good for all the dancers too. They like the upbeat, the jive, so...
It is, but you've given it a treatment that I'll have to say I've never heard before, where it really is a cracking, thumping, dancing song.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, it was Brian actually suggested that song when we were picking songs for the album, and but I initially released it as a single, and but thank God it did go down well, and it's a great number for the dancing, definitely.
It is. Tell me, what have you been doing since since the lockdown and all the rest of it? Have you been doing any Facebook Lives or anything like that?
Well, unfortunately, no, I haven't really had the chance to do any Facebook Lives. Where I live, the Wi-Fi is just, no, the Wi-Fi is not great where I live here. But I did do a live show with All Things Country a couple of weeks back, myself and Philomena Begley. And I really enjoyed that. It was, I had Paul Kelly's band backing me as well. And it was, I can't even describe how great it was to have a live band, like listening to live music again. And of course with Philomena as well. Oh, it was just great. Really enjoyed it now.
Excellent. I know of a number of people who've done things for All Things Country, and they've been an astounding success. They really have. I didn't actually...
Yeah, fantastic production, definitely.
Yes, and I know I interviewed Paul Kelly before, and he was just before he actually went to do one of the shows, the first one he did, and it was it was a great success. It really was.
Yeah.
And Paul...
they definitely have a great setup. It's great.
Yeah, Paul Kelly, of course, is a top class band.
Oh yes, yeah, all lovely guys, definitely.
And the organisation of that particular the All Things Country where they do the show, it's all in a sort of in a big building, and there's a huge stage and everything else. Yeah,
that's right. And you've got the lights and the screens, and you've got a whole crew working behind the scenes that's working all the magic. It really is great.
It's absolutely
a great setup going on.
Indeed, it is absolutely magical. I'm not surprised you say that it was great to sort of get back out, sort of to get doing the singing, and to have a band backing you like that, and also to be appearing on the same bill as the likes of Philomena Begley, who's a legend.
Oh yeah, definitely. Philomena is lovely. It's always great working with her. Always a pleasure. And it's when I got the call from Paul asking if I wanted to do the gig, I was looking forward to it from the phone call ended. I was like, God, this is great to get to actually have a gig in the pipeline. So,
indeed, so
everything's just so unknown at the minute. What way things is going to go, and it was nice to get that lift, definitely.
Indeed so. It was. I mean, before the lockdown and all the rest of it, you were generally a busy lass. I mean, you're doing appearances all over the place.
That's right, yeah. I do a lot of appearances at concerts and dances and stuff like that. But I've also been at college too. I've been studying veterinary nursing. I've finished that this year. Hopefully we'll get to graduate now in October. Hopefully, please God, we'll get a graduation. So that's what I've been really doing. I've been juggling between the two. And as best I could, anyway.
Right, that's tough going. I mean, to be doing a course like that, in college, and also pursuing a music career, it's pretty demanding.
Oh, it is. Yeah. You just have to set your time aside for the college work, and that kind of needs to be done. You have to kind of make sure that's done. But no, it's always great to look forward to the gigs at the weekend, for sure, definitely.
You must miss meeting the people.
Meeting the people is my favourite part. I've always said this. You get people from all over. Everybody has their different stories to tell, and no, it's just lovely. And I love, travelling around the country too. Like, otherwise you wouldn't really get the chance to see all those places.
Indeed so.
You weren't travelling to gigs and stuff like that, so I know.
Indeed so.
I enjoy it.
And it's this year has been undoubtedly one major shock to your system when it all suddenly came to a crushing end.
I know, and I think all the musicians and singers will agree. We've really been hit hard with this, and the thing is, it's just so unknown. You just don't know what's going to happen. If you kind of knew when you'd see the light at the end of the tunnel, it wouldn't be. At least we could kind of look forward to it. But at the minute, it really is so unknown.
Indeed so. We don't, nobody can give a sort of a date on when things can get up and sort of running again.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
But hopefully...
We're all just trying to keep ourselves safe and keep everyone safe, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Indeed, that's it. But that's the... another thing I'm sure you find where you are from, it's a major tourist attraction.
Well, my town would be pretty quiet, but we are a neighbouring town of Dunfanaghy. Dunfanaghy would kind of be, Dunfanaghy's got a lot of beaches, very scenic, and there is some tourists about down there.
Okay.
But, no, there's not really much happening in my town. It's very quiet.
Right.
It's one of them passing through kind of towns.
Right, but beautiful scenery.
Oh yes, oh beautiful, definitely.
Lovely. Ailish, listen,
I don't think we appreciate it half enough.
Exactly, yes. When you grow up on the place, you don't really see it. Ailish,
yeah.
Listen, it's been lovely to chat with you, lovely to catch up with you. And listen, keep on doing what you're doing. And
thank you very much, Jerry.
Fingers crossed that we'll see you on stage as soon as it's safe to do so.
I know, I hope so. I hope it's soon. But thank you very much for having me, Jerry.
A real pleasure, Ailish. Listen, good luck and stay safe and well.
Thank you very much, Jerry.